This is a speculative design for how we could show browsing history a little bit differently. At the moment, in something like Chrome or Firefox, you get a big flat list of links that's very hard to read and doesn't zoom out or help you group things. In this view, we have a timeline here, and it has a bunch of sessions on it. And each session is grouped according to a theme. So, for example, here, if I was searching for generative AI video products, it knows that those are all related. It's not that hard to do this kind of grouping with something like language models at this point in time. You could give it a flat list of links and say, group these according to the meaning of the content in the pages, right? Not just whether they're all in the same URL or domain. So if I was searching for something about this phrase here, it could be able to tell, even if I was looking at Twitter and LinkedIn and Google, that that's all related to the same thing and group it as one session, even if there are lots of links in it. So in this piece, I talked a lot about showing visible trails, which I still think is important. This is more of a zoomed out view. But let's say I was browsing Twitter. I can open up this session and look at all the links I clicked on here and see how they all came from my single home feed, right? And I opened each tweet one by one. So it's a little bit of a detail view that I can get more information and ideally, edit or delete these if needed. For a slightly more complex one, let's say I was searching for cafes in Sydney. If I open this up, this shows that I opened a whole bunch of individual map links to different cafes and then maybe went to their individual websites and ended up on the menu. I mocked up a way we could show the detail views of some of these inner links. So if I hover over a single one, it's going to highlight the path that took me here and then show me the actual URL I was on, which is handy if you had a kind of really deep list of these links. So that's the whole concept. Obviously, it might be difficult to scale this. I don't know what it would look like if you had absolutely tons of data in your browsing history. Maybe this gets quite noisy, but it's definitely an improvement on that kind of giant list that we're all used to now.